Good afternoon and good evening to all of you. And I welcome to this webinar and organized by Mauro and his team. I thank Mauro to take such initiative and for organizing and sharing among ourselves the different perspective, the visions, and also the current concepts, how we proceed in this direction of the propelling the activities in the respective, I think, kind of the communities. This is our, I'd like to present the Kolkata chapter, the current activities and the future perspective. And the from the inception, actually, this chapter actually was conceptualized by Professor Ashish Ghosh, who is from ISI Kolkata. He's a professor and head of the Machine Intelligence Unit of ISI Kolkata. He, in fact, took initiative in 2010, and because of his initiative, I think the chapter began functioning from 19 September 2012, and it is the second GRSS chapter established in India after Delhi chapter. And the first chair was Professor Animesh Maitra from Kolkata University, and he actually was chairing and presiding over different activities. And from 2016 to 12 to 2016, followed by Professor Ashish Ghosh, who actually was the second chair, and he was for the next 2 years term 2017-18, and he took many proactive measures and in fact taught many new directions, concepts. As a result, I think last year in 2019, we have been awarded the Chapter Excellence Award in by the IEEE GRSS, and also Chapter Leadership Award was also actually awarded to Professor Ashish Ghosh. During his tenure, he has took the all lot of initiative, which I am continuing further. I think these are our successive chairs, Professor Anish Maitra from 2012 to 2016, and followed by Professor Ghosh and myself from 2019 and currently continuing 20. And as far as the demographic presence is concerned, we are the largest, one of the largest chapters, I think, covering 13 provinces of our country. I think the eastern part and the northeastern parts of the country is covered by this chapter. So it is a kind of the demographically, it is a large, I think, chapter. And also we have different kind of community joining together. So the membership, I think, from 12 in 2012, 15 in 2012, it enhanced to grew to 72 in 2020. It was in between more. Some of the members could not join this year. And we have senior members 11 and members 38 and student members 23. That's how we have started our journey from. And these are the award we have. It was actually, I think, awarded by the IEEE GRSS, the Chapter Excellent Award, and Regional Leadership Award to Professor Ashish Ghosh last year in this. And these are all current office bearers who are helping in taking proactive measures for the chapter activities. I think Professor Susmita Ghosh, the vice chair, we have two vice chair, and Dr. Umashankar from ISI Kolkata, Indian Statistical in Kolkata, and Dr. Arijit Dev from Netaji Subhash Engineering College, again Kolkata, Dr. Sandeep Nandi from Kalyani Engineering College, Dr. Iman Mukherjee, Dr. Dalia Nandi. These are our office bearers who are, I think, helping and in fact also thinking of different activities to propel the activities of this chapter. And also we have a strong executive committee member, the two former chairs, Professor Animesh Matra and Professor Ashish Ghosh, Professor Barun Rajchandra, who is also a vice chair from Kolkata University, Tulsi Bejwarwa from Guwahati, again northeast area, and Dr. Iman Mukherjee from Kolkata, Dr. Devadatta Swai from IIT Bhubaneswar, which is from eastern part from itself, and Dr. Saurabh Das also, he is currently in IIT Indore, he was earlier in Kolkata. In fact, these are the focus areas we have focused for last couple of years where I'm involved, and also by Professor Ghosh and myself and all the vice chairs. We have focused on outreach activities to connect to people and international collaboration, distinguished lecture series, conference and workshop seminars, student chapter activities. We have 3 student chapters, and membership drive, which is also a byproduct of these activities, and technical and non-technical activities for the student and by the student chapters, and periodical meetings of our executive members and also other members, and dissemination of our information through our dedicated website. So these are the focus areas by which our chapter grew and also is growing further. And start with international collaborations. We collaborate with the different, in fact, chapters through Chapnet program, which was conceptualized again by Professor Ashish Ghosh. I think successively, I think we have organized 2 years Chapnet programs connecting to people from Singapore, from US, I think different chapters, and also France, I think Italy. And this year also we are connecting the chapters, Chapnet program we are having on online. And this is with Singapore as well as the US chapter, Washington DC chapter. And that gives us our members and also the others who join for the international workshops organized under this aegis of this Chapnet program, where expertise across the globe of different, in fact, chapters, and deliver lectures and also share their expertise to our members as other participants, which motivates them either to be members or to also be proactive in their own research area concerning this geoscience and remote sensing. This has really helped for last, I think, 3 years it has been done. I think this year also, last year it was very successful. Last year also, we had a good success, and people from industry as well as academia, they joined and enjoyed this. Besides, in fact, these are the two of the, I think, Chapnet programs we had. Also, 20 will have the Chapnet program. Last year, we had a international workshop on advanced machine learning techniques for climate informatics, and that was a, I think, international workshop, and which where many people participated, and I think more than 40 participants participated from different academia and industry. And that was a kind of a success, and I think we had online as well as, I think, from Singapore and from other places, USA, I think the experts visited and delivered the lectures. And we also are proactive in organizing distinguished lecture series by hosted by IEEE GRSS. And I think last 3 years we have conducted 6 such lectures, and last year in 19 we have Professor Gustavo Campbell from, I think, Spain, and we had also from Industry Connect Dr. Kelly Roth from USA, California. So this is a lecture at Kolkata, and this is at Bhubaneswar. So we are covering all the kind of the northeast as well as eastern part, so that we connect the people, the members around the different regions or demographic parts of this country. And we also are very proactive in co-sponsoring conference, technical co-sponsoring conferences and workshops and seminar. We had last 3 years 3 international conferences, one at Bhubaneswar and one at Kolkata IIIT Kalyani. This is the International Institute of Information Technology Kalyani, and one at Sikkim, that is northeast part. So we eastern part, mid-eastern part, and this northeast part, we are covering all 3 international conferences. We had technically co-sponsored, and there was a great success in all these conferences. And if you look at the different workshops, we have 12 workshops, I think, organized at different parts of our chapter, different regions of our chapter. Starting from last year, 2019, these are the data. I think you have Sikkim, Central University, Sikkim, which is at northeastern part of our region. We had a workshop, it was a huge success. And also we had ISI Kolkata, another workshop, deep learning for computer vision, which was very success, and many participants, research scholars and faculty members across the kind of the regions of the country, nationally, they have joined. And also we have at Bhubaneswar the workshop. So we span our activities across different provinces. And the technical seminars also do we organize, and by different student chapters, and also technical seminars, technical lecture series, talks, and invited lectures at different. We have 3 different student chapters. We have around 10 such lecture series. And we have 3, our student chapter also, 3 chapters are active. We have one at Northeast, that is Sikkim Manipal Institute of Technology, Sikkim, that is Northeast. And one at Netaji Subhash Engineering College, Kolkata, and one is Narula Institute of Technology, Kolkata, that is the last student chapter added. And they are very active in organizing seminars, lecture series, invited lectures, workshops, and besides also hands-on training. These are the activities they are engaged in to disseminate the expertise, and also to actually inculcate a sense of instill a confidence that they can also carry out, they can be in the mainstream of these research activities. We had technical seminars, invited lectures, hands-on training, and academic visit, and also social activities. I think these are some of the invited lectures with the students, and different other technical activities. In fact, in Sikkim, they planned a drone training on drone, and they have a pilot training. Also, social program also organized by our students, volunteers, of student members of different chapters, and to in fact help the people in underprivileged people in different sectors. So student community is very active in this, and we do have periodical meetings of our members as well as executive members to connect and discuss our strategies, our vision, our proactiveness for the current year and the future years. So these are some of the snapshots of the meetings. And we also do conduct the outreach programs, specifically connecting members and to enhance the membership drive. And we have in fact conducted 5 workshops at different places in Odisha, 2 Assam, 2 Sikkim, 2. So connecting different, and these are some of the snapshots. That is, in 2019 we have a machine learning and big data analytic workshop, and people from research scholars and students and faculty members across the nation, they have joined. More than I think 45 participants, they joined from different universities and industry, and for learning. This is a workshop in Bhubaneswar, in Siksha Anusandhan University also. That also was a huge success. So therefore, this is the another way of reaching out people and connecting to the different student members and motivating people. Thereby, we are thinking of enhancing the membership drive and percolating this concept of this notion of GRSS and the growth of GRSS and the GRSS activities and the research ones down to the students and the faculty members across the society. And we also do think of membership initiative drive. We help the first time members, particularly the student members. We do encourage them. Either we encourage them to in fact participate in I think free in our international conferences through our things, or through our in fact the societal fund, and encourage them to participate in different workshop and deals, also the distinguished lecture series. I think student members also, they participate. We extend benefit connecting all members concerned, experts nationally, internationally. I think people have been benefited through the Chapnet program. Many people have joined in Chapnet program, as well as the distinguished lecture series we arrange in 3 places of our chapter, one at Bhubaneswar, one at Kolkata, and one at Sikkim. So thereby, I think connecting people in those areas, because this chapter is a large, demographically is a large one. So therefore, we want to connect, reach out to individual members and individual, I think the student members. Therefore, we did, and periodical seminar, lectures, workshop for the different industry people and for academia. We have invited people from industry and academia to share their knowledge and share their expertise to our members and student members, and motivate that this also being a active area and to pursue active area of research. And we have a dedicated website. Yes, this is our website, and we have all activity information, and also our whole yearly activity. And during this year, I think this is a very challenging time, and this year started with a good note, and but nevertheless, we are stuck up with the COVID pandemic, and this is a hard time. Even then, we started doing the same activity. We didn't stop there, and therefore we had some couple of our executive meetings, and in the meetings we decided to go on to conduct or to continue with the current activities so that it is not jeopardized. And therefore we have planned for the whole year, I think 17 lectures, I think lecture series till the end of this year. I think 3 of them have been completed and rest are on the line. And we have also, I think, uploaded in our website different lectures by different experts across the nation. I think from other chairs, other chapters, we have requested the experts to share their expertise, and everybody has, I think, cooperated and extended their hearty cooperation without any hesitation for sharing their domain knowledge to our members, student members. And this series is, second is you are planning for a workshop as we do for the outreach program. And the Chapnet 2020 also has been planned and approved, and this also will be in November, month of November, where again will connect to US as well as the Singapore chapter, and other chapters in India is Bombay chapter, I think, in fact Delhi chapter and Hyderabad chapter. They're connecting that, so that's why we are having a Chapnet program. And also we'll have periodical meetings online, and because of the COVID pandemic, all our activities will be online, and the participants also are encouraging. There is a I think overwhelming participation of the students and the faculty members and members across different regions in all any of our lectures and all. So that's what we are planning, not stopping our activity or not being jeopardized. So we are moving on with all kind of strategies, and definitely next year we will plan. And yes, this is a term for 2 years. I could carry out whatever was my predecessor, Professor Ghosh, I think initiated. I could maintain that. I tried to strive to maintain that those activities, and I think this year is my, I think, ending of my chairship will be, and next year will take up, and I believe he will continue with the same spirit to take up to a new height for this, I think, chapter. So therefore, we are thinking of proactive measures to sustain the above strategies to carve a niche in the international forum, and Kolkata chapter will be, I believe, will be visible, and a lot of activities and a lot of volunteers will come from this chapter to share and to help the community at large. I think with this, I thank you everybody for your patient listening, and thanks all for Maura for giving me opportunity to share our in fact viewpoints, activities to the whole audience, to the whole community. Thank you.
So thanks a lot, Pradipta, for this very nice overview of the activities of the GRSS Kolkata chapters. It is clear that you have done and you are doing a very great job in also keeping up the activities during this challenging time. So there was a question from the chat about to have the share the Kolkata chapter website link, and I saw Tamer that did it, so thanks.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of questions, so
Yeah.
thanks. So you mentioned that the Kolkata chapter is covering a very wide area, geographic area. And so I was wondering, like, what are your strategies for reaching the people that might be so far? Because if you organize, let's say, a physical event, maybe in like last year, that is placed in Kolkata, so how do you deal with the fact that members could be very far away? So do you offer some support for them to travel to in order to participate to the event, or do you push more the fact that events are also broadcasted online? So can you share?
Yeah, actually, last year, in fact, when there was no COVID, we used to organize, in fact, like the DL in 3 places, so that people may not travel from the far to a particular place. So therefore, we organized last year. If you, I share the slides, that we organized at Bhubaneswar DL. The same DL were organized at Kolkata as well as at Sikkim, and so therefore people may not travel, and any important like Chapnet program we organize at Kolkata deliberately, because it is a central place, so people will come from northeast side and from eastern side, Bhubaneswar, like Odisha side and the Bihar side, so they'll come to Kolkata. So any important one we organize at central place, so people travel from other places, or any DL and other things we repeat it at different places, so that people do not travel to actually to far off places. And during this COVID time, and we have planned online, and our last online 3 lectures, people have joined from all the places, like from northeast and east, other places. It was, I think, in a sense, hard time, but in a sense better, because people need not travel and joining on the, I think, webinar or the online platform to learn some things and share their knowledge.
Okay, okay, thanks. So is this possible because you have executives that are placed in different places, or is it because, or thanks also to the fact that you have this strong link with 3 student chapters? that might be
Uh,
looking a little
yeah,
bit?
we have both the things. Actually, we have our members spread across different, I think, regions. So they take charge of one event, and also the student chapters who are very active and mentored by the faculties. They also are spread in different regions. Deliberately, we have spread so that they can be benefited across different regions. So they need not come to a central point always to learn or always to share their, I think, viewpoints.
Okay, okay, thanks. So it is a very good strategy. It might be interesting for other chapters that cover very large areas. I'm thinking about, like, for example, Brazil, as there is a single regular chapter that is covering like an immense area. And on another topic, you mentioned that there are three student chapters that are related to the Kolkata chapter, and I think this is an excellent opportunity to well, to have some strong ties with students. So I was wondering, can you develop a little bit more on what are the benefits that having like a student branch or a student chapter connected with a regular chapter can give?
Actually, the student chapters are the Kolkata chapter, that the Netaji Subhash Chandra College, Kolkata chapter, and the Sikkim one. They are very active. Recently, the Narula Institute has come up, student chapter, because the most students are interested. So we thought student chapters to come up, another student chapter. And the students are more actually active. I think more number of invited lectures are organized for students. And even industry visit is also carried out by the mentors for the students. And students are connected through different training program. As I told you that in Sikkim, in fact, they had drawn for the remote sensing, they have a drone, and also the training program was organized, in fact, for the students yeah, at Sikkim University. So therefore, it was really a, I think, healthy kind of the experience for the students to platform for the students to join the training program, and they are really happy to, in fact, learn from the trainers and all, and they had a chance also to participate in the INGAS, which in fact we had planned, but that is postponed now. So there's many students also are interested to participate in workshop and conferences. Because of the three chapters, they are connecting. It is easy to connect to the students, and they are attending also the online lectures and all.
Okay, okay. Thanks for your reply. So I see there's a question from Paulo Gamba, who is the GRSS president.
Okay.
So Paulo, do you have a question?
Yes, I would like first to thank for this very interesting presentation, and I think it's very important that we start with these activities and from the by the chapters. I know that Kolkata chapter is a very strong one, so I would like to congratulate everyone for the excellent activity. My question is about collaboration with other societies, because I've seen that you had activities in international society.
Uh, could you
Sorry,
please repeat the question? It was not audible.
I'm sorry, it went out. I don't know why. Anyway, the question is basically the relationship with other societies, because there's the aerospace system, the microwave society, which is very strong in India. There is, for instance, the signal processing society and so on. Some of the activities that we do as GRSS can be shared with other members of other societies, either because they don't have a chapter or because they have a chapter and together we can do something better. So my point is whether you have any experience on that, or in case you don't, any plan about that. Thank you very
Uh,
much.
Thank you for your question, and thank you for your suggestion. I think we'll take up this. We are connected. Some of the people who are also in other chapters are here also engaged in our chapter, like in computational intelligence. Also, some of them are involved, and signal processing. Some of are involved. And also like Professor Animesh Maitra, who is also in this microwave, this chapter devices, microwave chapter, they are also involved here. And but as you have suggested, we'll have a chapter chairs link and members link from across the chapters, so that we'll plan it also. We are interacting, but I think we'll plan still better.
Thank you. Because I mean, at the level of the society, we are starting to have more and more connection. So, for instance, you know that
Yeah.
we are running since a couple of years this grand challenge for students. And last year, I mean, the challenge was about building a sensor that are going on a satellite, microsatellite that will be launched by the United Arab Emirates Space Agency. And this is in connection also with a similar challenge which is coming from the microwave theory and technique societies. They are building other parts. I mean, we are building sensors. They are building antennas and other transmitters. So
Okay.
we are somehow complementary. So in this, at the society level, we are trying to do this kind of conjunction among the different activities. I see this as a possibility also at the level of chapter. Of course,
Thank you.
for the Kolkata chapter, it's not a problem because we are already a big chapter doing a lot of things. But doing things together may reach some sort of level of people who can also leverage money from different society and reach different results. So that was just a suggestion. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, this is a very nice suggestion. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll plan for that. Yes.
And Pradipta, you have been, I mean, you were involved in another society chapter before.
Yeah.
So do you think it could be easy to set up some links and ties with other societies within Kolkata?
Yeah, I believe yes, we can set up because other members also come from other society. They are also involved. So through the members, we can connect to different societies, and as suggested by Polo, that we can also take up some activities and for the jointly by 2-3 societies and all.
Sorry
So
to
that way,
interrupt.
yeah,
Excuse me. I'm Prakash from IIT Kharagpur.
okay.
So, is there any chapter in IIT Kharagpur, or is it related to Kolkata chapter? I just wanted to know.
No, Kharagpur is different. Kharagpur is not actually connected to Kolkata chapter. Kharagpur is a different section altogether. So Kolkata section is different and Kharagpur section is different.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Is there anyone else having a question for our speaker? So if not, I would like to thank you again for joining this first webinar on chapters. That will be, as I mentioned, the first of a series that you will be hopefully following. And if you can't, due to engagements or like time shifts and so on, you will find those webinars in the GRSS channel. So if you have not done it yet, please subscribe to the channel, and you will find also a lot of nice content, both technical and also related to the activities of the society. I would like to thank all the participants again, the speaker Pradipta, and also the former chapter of the Kolkata, the former chapter chair of the Kolkata chapter, Ashish Ghosh. And again, thanks a lot for joining, and hopefully it gave a lot of nice inputs and a good overview of the activities of this very dynamic chapter. So thanks a lot again, and goodbye. See you next time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mauro.
Thank you.
Thank you.